This is one of the first things you have to know about working with phyllo. I keep it covered, first with a dry towel and then with a slightly damp one. We want to keep our phyllo moist. The other really important thing to know about working with phyllo, because it's sold frozen, you have to defrost it slowly overnight from the freezer to the fridge and then leave it out at room temperature for a couple of hours. We really want it to be malleable. That's very important. We can't always control that. Sometimes buying phyllo or working with phyllo is a little bit like, what's the expression? Buying a pig in a blanket. You don't quite know what you're going to get. So let me just show you, for example, you can see here that the edges on this are a little bit cracked. They're a little bit torn. That's nothing to worry about. First of all, it's not going to show once it's baked. And a little bit of olive oil or any other lubricant. Some people use butter. I prefer olive oil because it's healthier. Oftentimes in sweets too, I'll make baklava with olive oil. It's really good. That will help lubricate the phyllo, and once it's baked, no one will know your little secret that it was torn in the beginning. So I just want to keep this covered. And you have to work fast, especially if your ovens are on and your kitchen is hot. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to make my first shape, which is a triangle. And just want to cut this into 4. There we go. You usually have to double up on the pieces of phyllo when you're making the smaller shapes, which is what we're doing now. I'm starting with a triangle. And I just want to show you, I'm going to do small triangles. You want to work a little bit fast. And oops, you see that tore? Not a big deal. I'm just going to put it together. Get my olive oil up here. The other thing that is really important when you're working with phyllo, and it's a mistake that people make, I've seen it many times when I teach phyllo classes in Greece or in other parts of the United States. You don't need to slather it really heavily with oil or butter. You really just want to get a little bit on there. So I'm putting 2 sheets here. You want to try to keep them around the same length. Take a teaspoon of filling. You start in the lower right-hand corner and you fold it up into a right angle. You're folding it like a flag. There we go.